Well, the life story of this young fella truly has been extraordinary. From very tough beginnings, he broke records as an extremely young man on the American scene, but who, Jim, who really could have imagined this?
On top of the world, well, certainly in terms of football by the age of 20, and I think it's safe to say the answer would be nobody.
Not just on top of the world, but how he got there. The most emphatic of wins against one of the finest sides in the history of the European game. And then another win, equally remarkable, against Europe's most expensive team.
Yeah, which makes this achievement all the more special. It has to be one of the greatest fairy tales in the modern game.
He is through here! That's tidy. Lallea. Oh, it's played into the area. Danilo aim forwards. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Vinicius Junior moved on for chance, surely! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lallea. And it's played forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Gerson. Rodrigo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Alexandro delivers. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up he goes! Miller attempts a clearance. Linton. David. Ahmed. Davis. That's really well manoeuvred. Ahmed looks to the other side. Buchanan calmly anticipates. Linton. Gabriel. Rafinha. Linton forwards and within. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Deftly away. Danilo. Gerson. Linton. Rafinha. Linton. Alexandro delivers. That's not going to find its target. Buchanan. Lallea. Buchanan. Aim forwards. Gabriel defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rafinha tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Can he deliver? And it's Danilo. Hit into the middle. Well, that is not what he intended. Buchanan. Back into the middle. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Eustachio. Miller, gently done. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Gerson. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. Proves too strong. Davis. Eustachio. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Linton. Vinicius Junior. And he's lost his man here. Larin. Oh, well measured. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Ahmed. Davis. Ahmed. Davis. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha. Alexandro. Linton. Buchanan with the slide tackle there. Larin. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Danilo. Danilo charging. Great shots! Maya with the clearance. Alexandro. Now here's the delivery. Davis. Brazil, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Bruno Guimaraes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Very nicely done. Davis with a cross. Allison gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Gerson. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Now it's David. Ahmed. David has got himself a free kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Gerson. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vallea. Buchanan. Canada going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Vallea. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson shifted upfield. Rodrigo. Ahmed does really well to win the ball there. First quarter of an hour gone. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Buchanan. Larin. Davis. Produces a cross. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Alexandro. Rafinha. Alexandro. Gerson. Played out towards the right wing. And here's been... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexandro with the short one. Danilo with the cross. Gets his head on it! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vallea, gently done. Alexandro. Gerson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Linton. Out to the right, played back in. And it's played forward. That is lovely. Davis. Eustachio, played out wide. That'll be a corner. They've got rid. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Here, face to face with the... It's Vinicius! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Linton takes a shot! Lofted upfield. Buchanan. Laia. Buchanan. Larin. Buchanan. Eustachio. Davis. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. So who's he picking out? Ahmed. Eustachio. David. David! Alexandro. Played towards the other side. That's a cute ball. Linton. Rodrigo. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Sandro comes to the rescue, and another try! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Gerson at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha spreads it out wide. Nicely shaped. Oh, smashing! Buchanan.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Laia. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Larin. Buchanan. Oh, nice touch. And now the breakaway. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. Eustachio. Buchanan. Laia, aim forwards. Buchanan. Laia. Eustachio. Oh, just... and they're in! Cleared away. Eustachio. Oh, good spread. Aimed in towards the centre. Looking for a decent ball in. He's in a great position. Ball comes in. Tries to get it clear. Danilo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Linton. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Rodrigo looks to get on the end of this. Davis. Ahmed. Eustachio. Ahmed. Davis. Eustachio. David! Danilo clears it away. Buchanan. Oh, sweet feet. Eustachio. To David! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. Played in with purpose. Linton. Half an hour played now. Danilo. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. And it's Alexandro. Rafinha. Davis tries to clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexandro plays it short. Danilo climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Excellent interception. Linton. Gerson forwards and with intent. And it's gone back to the keeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Aim forwards. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That's really well manoeuvred. Laia shifted upfield. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Ahmed. Davis. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's on his way. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior, spread out to the left. Marquinhos. Linton. That has been cut short. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius. Shoots! Rodrigo, this time surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rafinha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bruno Guimaraes cuts it out. Rafinha. Linton. Alexandro. Played with finesse. It's a goal kick. Eustachio. Miller chooses to go cross-field. And it's played forward. Linton. Gabriel, aim forwards. Linton. Tries to dink it through. Tries to get it clear. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Marquinhos clears it away. Nice control. And that's a... Damn it! It's anyone's ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gerson. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gabriel. Alexandro. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Picks it up out wide. Rafinha. Gerson. Gerson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Larin. Ahmed. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's David. Larin. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alexandro attempts a clearance. Now it's David. Eustachio. Back into the middle. Larin. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Throw in. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Rodrigo. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. And it's Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Buchanan. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Buchanan. Laia. Moved on forwards. Joelinton. Rafinha. Joelinton. And it's played forward. Rodrigo. Thinks one through. Referee's given a throw. Eustachio. Rafinha. Joelinton. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's free, he has got space. Over to the left. Joelinton. That's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Laia. Buchanan. Larin. Oh, such a clever touch. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Davis. Oh, that's nice. Ahmed played out to the left flank. Davis delivers. And he's heaved it away. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Buchanan. Rodrigo. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Larin. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Alexandro crosses it in. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Rafinha. Gerson. And here's Rodrigo. And it's half-time here. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
But Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Brazil sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Ahmed. David. The referee's awarded a free kick. Marquinhos clears it away. And it's hoisted clear. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Marquinhos. Gerson. Marquinhos. Rodrigo. Now he's off and running. Eustachio. Now it's David. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Danilo. Gabriel. Linton. Gabriel. And he goes cross-field. Davis. And it's lofted through here. Davis. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Marquinhos can get it clear. Rafinha. Linton. Larin. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now then, the ball's come loose. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. Eustachio. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Lallea. It's a promising position. A chance to play it in. Fires it in low. Lallea have it back and can go again. Eustachio. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
David is offering a wry smile there.
Davis goes short. Oh, that's neat. And it's Davis. All driven towards the far post. That had too much on it. Linton. Gerson. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance! Danger averted for now. Eustachio. David. Rodrigo. Oh, super find. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. David in acres of space out wide. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. Danilo, who's set up one goal so far. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Rafinha. Alexandro. Buchanan wins the duel this time. Can he latch on to this? Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Canada get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Marquinhos. Alexandro. Linton. Gerson. Buchanan. David. Gabriel shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Eustachio. Larin. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's running through.
Miller. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Gabriel. Linton. Gerson. Gabriel. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Linton. Rodrigo. Gerson. Out to the right. Oh, played right into his path. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly...
It's Vinicius! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's David. Eustachio. Larin. Larin! Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Aim forwards. Rafinha. Alexandro. Rafinha. And the keeper has it. Eustachio. Buchanan. Miller forwards and with intent. Eustachio. Ahmed. Played into space out wide. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Linton. Gabriel, gently done. Alexandro. Linton. Rafinha. Rafinha chips it through. It's Vinicius! They've done it! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. And the finish! Eustachio. Ahmed. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Danilo. Gerson. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Brazil suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Brazil have reclaimed it. Gabriel. Now it's Rodrigo. Rafinha.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Buchanan.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ahmed. Davis. Ahmed. Davis. Ahmed. Now it's David. And that's a dangerous ball. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
in low. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Canada really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Tries to get it clear. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, it's a great ball here. Gabriel.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davis. Davis shifted upfield. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. That looks a good ball through. Now it's David.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Eustachio. Miller played over towards the opposite flank.
Larin looking to get on the end of this.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Marquinhos. Linton. Buchanan. And they can counter here. David. Buchanan. Eustachio. Oh, good spread.
Played out to the right.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Larin. Ball's played through.
And the ball is out of play.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Davis forwards and with intent. Davis gently done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Davis. Lovely bit of skill. Out to the left it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he has been fouled there. Good take, and is he in?
Rodrigo!
Great effort, but no way through. And it's played forward. Alisson claims comfortably. And it's Danilo. Rodrigo! Davis. Davis. And that has been clubbed away. That's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ahmed. David.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Eustachio shifted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Alexandro with the clearance. Out to the right. Lallea. David. Oh, chance for a shot! Do have a chance to counter here. Bruno Guimaraes. Great defending, strong and determined. Eustachio. Lallea. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's David. Can he finish? Plenty waiting in the middle. Larin. Great position here. Joelinton gets good distance on it. Eustachio. Bruno Guimaraes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rafinha. Lovely feet. Played into the middle. Gerson. And here's Vinicius. It's Vinicius! No mistake!
Brazil, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Miller. Buchanan looks to get on the end of this. Joelinton producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gets it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eustachio. Larin. And he's managed to get free. He's cut it out.
Chance! It's there! Right back in the game!
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And it's Alexandro. Rafinha. He's in a good position here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gerson, aim forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Great work on the overlap. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Danilo, back when it goes. Joelinton!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. David. Davis. Incoming delivery. Gabriel attempts a clearance.
Canada really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's picked out the run. Danilo. Cross goes in there. That is a little big chance. And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. That's very neat. Larin does really well to win the ball there.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes, Gabriel, Linton, Alexandro, and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Rafinha. Alexandro proves just a little bit too strong. And he's there to get it away. Rafinha. David.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looks to the other side. Ahmed. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Canada really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rodrigo looking to run onto it. That's going to go a long way. Gabriel. Linton. And here's Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Danilo with the cross.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Takes a shot! He can get that clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. And the ball's come loose here. Referee has just said play on.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Jason getting this one clear. And it's Davis. Rodrigo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Looking for a decent ball in. Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Canada really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he cuts out the supply. I think we're just about done here. Davis.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Can he get onto this? Davis. Eustachio. Davis. And the shot, and a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Miller. That's really well manoeuvred.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha is fouled.
Jason.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes.
Marquinhos.
Rodrigo.
Oh, good spread. Tries to get it clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Marquinhos.
Gabriel, gently done. Linton, probing pass.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Laia. Buchanan. Larin. Now it's David. Now can he find a finish?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Crossed into the box.
Cleared without complication.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal!
Davis tries to clear. Danilo with the cross.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Oh, that is Rafinha!
Split-second reaction.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Larin. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Davis.
He is just caressing the ball. Rodrigo.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
Ahmed. Eustachio.
Larin.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rafinha.
And he's away. Rafinha!
That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, easy pickings there. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. Eustachio shifted upfield. Linton.
Jason.
Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Davis. Aim forwards. Eustachio. Davis shifted upfield. Now it's David. That's tidy. Linton spread out to the left. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Buchanan. He's in a great position here. And it's played forward. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro succumbs to the pressure. Oh, they could break here. Davis. And that's that. Brazil pull through. Sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I guess it's a result that's best described, Peter, as routine. A good balance of organisation, discipline and endeavour, and a result from which everyone came out looking good.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Senhoras e senhores, não estacionem do lado de fora do estádio. Agradecemos a cooperação.